Gentlemen, it's the one and only Kenny Talk. And who is Kenny Talk? Don't act like you don't know who Kenny Talk is. He is of Birmingham's own, very own, real relationship talk show. And it's called The Truth, the Lies, and the Lessons. And you're about to be served. Let's go.
You are now listening to Truth, Lies, and Lessons with your host, the one and only Kenny Talk.
Yes, indeed.
You know I only tell the truth.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Kenny Talk. This is an invitation.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Birmingham's own Kenny Talk. And he brings to you live truth, lies, and the lessons. Real relationship talk on WJLD. Hold up.
Hey, I stay wrapped in my cocoon and howling at the moon. It's the one and only Kenny Talk, and I am in the building, serving up a 3-course meal, man, of food for thought through relationship talk, man. And it's coming through dripping. It's coming through dripping succulent with a succulent sauce. You know what I'm saying? And sensational sermon of substance that I'm about to bring. But before I always do, man, you know, sometimes you gotta get down in order to get up. I gotta get you down, man. So everybody get your dance shoes on, and we're about to set this thing off, man. Shout out to everybody listening out there and everything out there. So salute to you. But before I go into this, I want to take some time out. I cannot do this without taking some time out first to let y'all know a little bit about what's going on. Last week we had to bury a wonderful young lady. Her name is Tan Marshall. I want to give a big shout out to the Ivy family. Man, that's my sister, man. It was tough. I love my sis. And I want to echo her name all over Birmingham right now to say that I miss her. She will be missed. My condolences to the family, my family. You dig what I'm saying? It was a tough one for us. So I wanted to just salute my sister tonight. You know what I'm saying? The show is dedicated to Tan Marshall Ivy. Much love, baby girl. Because sometimes, man, we got to get up. But before we do, let's get down. Let's go. Go to WJLDradio.com if you want to get down with me. Okay. Birmingham, get your hands up. Hey, yeah. She walked out on me. Hey. Hey, man. Hold up, man. I need y'all to understand something. It's time to let the cat out of the bag. Man, that felt so good. That was an appropriate song because letting the cat out of the bag, man. Letting the cat out of the bag. We talking about last week, we talked about 3 reasons. 3 reasons why a man will walk away from a good woman, man. And the key thing is a good woman. I ain't saying just any woman. I'm saying a good woman. So as you know, tonight's show, say it with me now. Tonight's show is going to be about 3 reasons, man, why a woman will walk away from a good man. And you know I got to drop it. He said 1 month ago today, a good woman walked away from him. So guess what? It's about time for us to set it off, man. It's time for us to set it off. We got, I got a full course meal for you. You know what I'm saying? I got an appetizer. I got an entree. And I got the dessert. I got the dessert. So the first one. All right, the first one. The first one is real important. So I'm going to give 3 reasons, man. 3 reasons why a woman would walk away from a good man. A real good man. And the first one is going to be about this. Lack of affection. Lack of affection. Kenny, what in the world are you talking about? I'm going to say it real quick, man. Lack of affection, man. We don't understand affection. You can have a good man out there, right, that really want to be with his woman, right? But he struggles in that particular area. He don't understand affection. Listen. You may got to go to Google, fellas, if you don't understand it. But affection can come in a lot of different forms, man. You got to understand. You got to understand. What is affection for the woman that you want to be with? And how should it be administered? How often should it be administered? No, I'm not saying be super emotional. I'm not saying be outside of a man's character, because men love different. That's a plug. I got a show coming up. Men love differently, man. We just got to identify what type of affection does she really need from us, right? Okay, I'll give you an example. Sometimes a woman need to be held. That's number 1. Sometimes a woman she needs her feelings acknowledged. She needs you to shut it all down and lean in on the way she feels. you'll create a bond with her that's stronger. And she won't walk away. You won't be like Robin Thicke. You won't be like that. Him and Paula Patton, right? So the number one is gonna be around affection. Look it up. How do I deliver it? What does my woman need? You know what I'm saying? And just like that song that India Arie said, it's the little things. It's that small stuff, but it's in the form of affection. So the lack of affection will definitely make a woman walk away. Let go. Hey. So listen. We talked about number one. So we're going to jump right in to number two, man. That's the first one. The first one is a big one. That appetizer was a big one, man. But I want everybody to understand that this number two, it's finna knock your socks off, ladies. Go to WJLDradio.com if you want to party with Kenny Talk and the truth, the lies, and the lessons. Hey, man, listen, ladies. I know y'all feel that one. I get it. But let me go and drop it real quick. The entree that'll make a woman walk away from a good man is, fellas, when what we say don't add up to what we do. Well, what we say don't add up to what we do. Broken promises, unmet expectations, failed potential. Yeah, I said it. Sometimes you don't even have to speak. They can see the potential in you, right? And it just don't pan out and they'll walk away. And they're the ones that actually had the notion of it. They brought that up, right? Lack of appreciation, man. You'll be singing this song. Listen, men have gotten really good at presentation. Presentation sets expectations with women. I'm going to say it again. You heard it first. Presentation sets expectations. You know what I'm saying? If you fall short, then you fall short. So here's the thing. We want to speak, we want to say whatever we feel that needs to be said in order to get things back to normal, to get calm things out. When the water get kind of turbulent and it gets kind of frustrating, when the waters get rough, we'll say, hey man, what do I need to say just to get her to chill? Get her just to chill. And you figure it out and you say it. But what you just done, you just signed, sealed, and delivered something that you better deliver on. Because you will be held accountable. So we got to be careful. It's all I got in the end. Hey, give yourself a round of applause because you just ate down the entree and the appetizer. You just did it, right? So let's jump on to number three. Man, listen, number three. Now, this is going to be the dessert, y'all, because you know I got to give y'all a full course meal, right? I got to give y'all this full course meal today, player. So the number three thing is going to be as follows. Could forget him. Shout out to everybody listening out there, man. What's up, B Ham? Treat you so much better. What? Listen, man. Let me break that down just a little bit. I bet y'all heard that, didn't you? I got your attention now. In love with another man, right? But listen, the number three thing is going to be she believes that there's someone else She believes that someone else is the one. She's holding out, right? This will make a woman walk away from a good man because that's what she's doing, right? She enjoys your companionship, right? But her sights are set elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes where she is just just ain't all the way there. It could be physically, it could be mentally, it could be sexually, financially, just incompatible. You know what I'm saying? He might be a little chubby in the waist and not that handsome in the face. I don't know, right? He don't look like that knight in shiny armor. Or she's been listening to someone else that makes her believe that the one is still out there. Or she might have stumbled on to the one that she believes is the one. You heard it right here first. She's looking for that perfect love, man. That one that makes her feel. And that feeling that she really wants, that feeling that y'all really want, ladies, it's that honeymoon, it's that first thing, it's that first stage, man. And a lot of women don't understand why they jump from relationship to relationship, because that's the part of relationship that feels the best. It ain't anything wrong with it. Let's just accept it if that's what it is. Yeah. All right, let's rewind this thing back. Those that are just joining the truth, the lies, and the lessons on WJLD 94.1 FM, Birmingham's own real relationship talk show, right? The city's own. What city can say they got their own, right? No other city can say it, but Birmingham can say it. Number one, your appetizer was affection, right? A good dude could just not understand how to do that, right? And she could walk away, right? The second thing is going to be, well, what he's been saying or what he's been professing is just not adding up, right? So it gives her that to basically lean on to be able to say, you know what, this ain't the one, right? Last but not least, she believes that someone else is the one. For whatever reason, looking at TV, I don't know what you're doing, playing the songs on the radio. You might have ran into somebody that make you feel like they might be the one, and where you're at, you shouldn't be at. So you just heard it right here. But all of that brings us to the Moon Rock. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Moon Rock. And the Moon Rock is real simple this time. This is the space where we are caught in when it comes to dating and being in relationships and being involved with each other, and all of this, man, is this the age-old question, the new age-old question. Should you love the person the way they want to be loved in exchange for them loving you the way you want? Or should you wait to receive the love that you want before you even love them the way they want to be loved? Which one? Which one do I do? Do I wait for him to love me the way I want to be loved? Or do I step on out there and I just go and give it to him and expect it back? Or do I hold out and I'm not going to love her the way she want to be loved until she love me the way I want to be loved? And guess who gets left out? We both do. We both get left out, Birmingham. When are we going to change this narrative? Big shout out to everybody listening tonight. This is the truth, the lies, and the lessons.
I'm rolling down.
I know you heard it here first, man. We got so much going on, man, in the world today, that loving each other sometimes, well, it is is all we got. So the nightly news is going to paint a picture statistically. It's time for the nightly news. Okay, on the nightly news, okay. Recently, a survey was done with 100 couples on their first date night. 100 couples were surveyed and followed, right, on their first date night. In 3 months, do you know 85% of those couples were no longer together or even talking to each other? 3 months! Now, at this point, we're only down to 15 of the 100 couples remaining. After 6 months, 50% of those had already broken up, leaving 8 couples left, right? 4 couples will make it to 1 year. 4 of them. So when that year comes, 4 of them going to fall off, right? 2 of those couples will wind up either getting married or living together in common law in a committed relationship, whatever. But after 5 years, it's only going to be 1 couple still standing. So, Kenny, why did you pull this for the nightly news? I'm going to tell you why. Man, let me tell y'all why I chose that one. Man, think about this. We did research and we asked that question. Who? Hey. Listen. Who leads the breakup charge in relationships? Who is the best at breaking up? Who leads that charge? Men or women? I'm gonna let y'all come up with that yourself. I'm gonna let you come up with that yourself. Think about it. We gotta change that narrative, right? I never let you go without a lesson, so guess what? It's time to break out your frankincense and myrrh, whatever you prefer. It's time. Light a couple of candles, turn down the lights, get comfortable. Because the lesson goes as follows. You know, asking a woman to stay when her mind is made up, there's a high chance she'll keep on walking. You can beg, plead, cry, and for the first time ever, she'll be quiet and allow you to keep on talking. Because little do men know, the moment that she decided she want to go probably happened several months before this date. She was making sure you didn't know, and that all her ducks was in a row, and that she was guaranteed to land in a comfortable space. Now, the message I want to send to men is that it don't happen all of a sudden. You got to be attentive to her emotions and her needs, brothers, and her needs. If you're a good dude and you really want to keep her, we can't continue to come across signs that we don't read. Now, we have to be the type of man that make her want to listen and convince her to see the picture that we trying to paint. We got to increase our emotional intelligence, relationship, and self-management, and no more trying to make her believe it is what it ain't. Ooh. Birmingham, I just dropped it. Go to WJLDradio.com and rock out with me for a little bit. How many of you guys ever felt like this, man? You had that one that got away, that one you messed up with, or the one you look back on and realize that one of these 3 things was the reason she walked away. But you a good dude. Hey. Hey, I had so much fun. Let go. So listen, man. It's time for the word, man. The word is powerful, and I'm gonna give it to you from the pulpit. Cause y'all know I be up at the pulpit and I don't be talking no bull spit. Boom. Boom. All right, the word. Man, let me give y'all the word. Check it out. Ladies, the word is intuition. Intuition is the ability to read facial expressions and body language, right? But I wanted to add reading energy, because women are great at reading facial expressions, body language, and energy, right? But the reason I chose this word is because this puts many women on the road to being single, their intuition, right? Leaving a relationship based off of this. Now, I did a little reading up on intuition, women's intuition, a woman's intuition, and they said scientifically it's a myth. And I said, what? I said, well, let me take it a little step different. I'm going to make it a little simpler. The key word is read. Right. Reading facial expressions, reading body language, reading a person's energy. Right. We rely on our ability, well, ladies rely on this ability to read people when we get to know them, or when she get to know them. And that determines if she's going to stay. But remember, we can all read Birmingham, but the comprehension a lot of times be slightly different. We can read the exact same sentence and get a different interpretation out of it. So how do you know when what you're reading, you're interpreting it properly? But the reason why I chose this word is because this is what ladies base whether or not they're going to walk away off of. My intuition. Can you read? Can you comprehend? What if you're right? What if you're wrong? Hey man, I had so much fun today. I want to thank everybody for listening. Remember, send me an email, truthlieslessons@yahoo.com, if you want to select the next jam for the get down. Send me an email, truthlieslessons@yahoo.com, if you want to speak on one of the subject matters that I touched on, right? Send me an email for ideas. Send me an email to say what's up. I got something special that's going to come for my audience, man. Thank y'all for listening, man. Y'all know we done reached the 1 year mark, but we ain't no infant. Shout out to my city. I love my city, Birmingham, man. Birmingham's own real relationship talk show. And it's called The Truth, the Lies, and the Lessons. All right. Happy week. Happy Sunday, everybody. Be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? Be safe. Be safe. Home of the Gary Richardson Morning Show. We out of here like the electric bill. We'll be back faster than you can say cat in the hat. Yeah.